Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trill the Phenomenal Man. Welcome back to another video of my Walk and Talk Part 27. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. As y'all can see, the sun is very bright. The wind is blowing, nice breeze. This is nothing but beach weather, man. Nothing but beach weather, and it's very wonderful outside. And wish I was at the beach right about now, but times are near. Just keep that in mind with you as well. Times are near for what you want to do. When it's your time to go ahead and explore the rest of the part of the world, the rest of your life, the way how you want to live. Do things the way how you want. But once y'all share this video, get it out there, give it a likes up and let me know what y'all thinking. But pretty much I did a video speaking about me just coming across things just popping up in my life, good things, and it's actually showing me where I'm at. It actually showing me how things are playing out in life, that is working out. The small blessings are just there. It's just there, but it pops in. It keep popping up. And I did this video at the same spot where I usually be at, and I mentioned that when I found that lottery, that scratch off ticket or whatever, when it wasn't pretty much found. It was just placed there on the table where no one was there except for the lady that I mentioned that was washing clothes, and there was a lady, an older lady, sleeping on the table. And come to find out that she was the one that bought the ticket and forgot about it. Now, something really was in me that, to really ask her. Maybe that was like 30 minutes later until she wake up, because I was still there. And when I asked her, something was telling me to ask her. So when I asked her, was she the one that left the ticket on the table or whatever? And she said, oh yeah. She said she done forgot all about it because she was tired. She been there since, what she say? Since 11 that morning all the way to 2, if I'm not mistaken. She been there for some hours. And the other older lady told me that she just been there for about an hour or so. The one I asked if that was her ticket. But back to the lady that she said she forgot about the ticket. She said, yeah. And I was like, okay, wow. Okay, you the one. I was like, well, I actually picked it up and scratched it off because I thought someone just left it there. Because it was a free ticket just laying around, a free scratch off ticket laying around. Especially in a public place, just out and about. And she was like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, I actually scratched it off. I went $20 off of it. She was like, oh wow. She was like, thank you for coming back. Coming back to me for being honest. Thank you for your honesty and everything like that. And I was like, yeah, no problem, whatever. I'm like, yeah, because money is not a thing. You know, it's just about honesty, respect, and loyalty. At the end of the day, you know. But she was like, yeah. She was like, oh yeah. If that was someone else, they wouldn't have mentioned it. I'm like, yeah, you probably is right for sure. And she said if it was like $10 million, if you scratch off on it or whatever, you probably would have come back. And I started laughing. She started laughing or whatever. I'm like, I don't know if I would have came back, but I don't know where would I would have been if I'd have scratched that amount of money off. But I know for sure I probably would have been sticking around, but not even um being too hyped up about it, but just having the self control that I have now. I probably would have mentioned it to her, not to try to uh, make everything seem like I would have stuck around for that. I mean, the self control that I have now, uh, what I had back then, I still had it, but what I really have now, I probably would have still mentioned it to her. But you know that on a $10 million scratch off ticket, you don't win that. You don't win that much amount of money or whatever. Maybe a few 100,000. But I get her point. I see what she was saying, and yeah, I probably would have still mentioned it to her. You know, just because she was an older lady. On top of that, and I felt like it was the right thing to do to to at least let her know. And she might she may have would have split it with me regardless, just like she split the money with me. um when I told her about it, when I came back and let her know, I scratched it off. I went $20 off of it, and she's like, yeah, well, I'll split it with you. I'm like, okay, well, okay. I'm like, yeah, that'll be fine, that'll be cool. you know she gave me 10, I gave her the $20, and that was that. And what I'm the message that I'm putting out is, y'all get it. Hopefully, do y'all see it? Is that it's not about the money. It's just about honesty, the respect, and how such a great heart that you can have, because things like that is going to come regardless. And not only that, I didn't walk away with the $20. I still walk away with something when it wasn't mine. I walk away with something with $10. I walk away with showing someone that it is still kind people out here, that it is honesty around. And I also showing her that that it's that is not only that is not selfish. People out here, it's people out here to give back and still show that type of that love, that type of heart that you have, you know. And whatever you doing, whatever you come across in your life, a lot of people don't come across so many things in their life, is they thinking that just because that, now this is for an example, and it's still going on, but a lot of people come across others or people that they know, assuming that they just because they have the money, they can just take whatever or try to take advantage and do whatever. When in reality, all you doing is just you settling for that temporary fix. And y'all know what I mean by that. You settling for the small things just because you're trying to get what you can and get what you need at the time, when that is not going to set anything straight but a downfall later on, because you're going to continue to chase that same behavior. You're going to continue to chase that same pattern. The next person you come across, you're going to do the same thing. Why? It's because that you haven't fixed that greed. You haven't fixed that whatever inside of you, trauma done built up, that you have to go out there and do everybody else the same way. And it's not about that. That goes back of talking about money being the root of evil. You know, it's not about the money. It's not the money. It's the people. What do you do? How you do it? How do you feel on the inside when you accepting, when you taking something and knowing it's not right, you know, and thinking it's cool. See, I've been like that all my life. Even though I know certain things what I was doing wasn't right, but I know the conviction that I was feeling, the way that I was feeling, that I know it was not right at all. I know that it wasn't right, but I also had more of showing kindness and giving more than anything. And I want to touch on this because this is very important. How you doing? This is very important. Or whatever. All right. This is very important because a lot of people think that they can get away with things, what they're doing, and that's why they don't see the things that they want. That's why they don't see the progress, the money, their relationship, their personal growth, their health. It's because all the way how they think. All because the way how to take this next thing in the next chapter in their life, when they haven't learned from the last chapter, when they haven't learned from the last season. And the world is just continuously repeating the same cycle all the way through, and everybody see this, but they got this way of escape, a mindset that they think that they can escape a different route, a different way every time, and thinking that they can't get caught, thinking that they won't be able to, they won't suffer the repercussions and the consequences behind the things of what they're doing. It's like this every day. It's the same thing in the industry. And it's the same thing with middle class people. It's the same thing with regular people. You know, people with different levels of money. I mean, it's an eye opener. The world is already showing you how it is. Why not follow the 1% and be different? Why not learn from the people that's already showing you showing you the ways that it's going to lead you to a downfall. It's going to lead you to a place that you're going to get yourself caught up in and so mad to the point that you think that what you're doing, you could do it a different way and not see the same results. It's real delusional to even think and be that way. You know, it's real delusional to think and be that way, man. And like I said, that leads to back to being lazy, procrastinating. Well, pause from that. That starts from trauma built up. People haven't started to work on themselves from the inside. That's what starts everything. And then you can lead, and then you can go to laziness. Then you can go to procrastination. Then you can go to, all of these things, etc. behind what's causing the problem. It's because you haven't fixed anything from the inside. You can be this person to hit the lottery tomorrow, but if those same demons, if those same trauma is still built in the inside that haven't never been worked on, all of that money is going to do is it's going to push you to do better things, but it's going to push you to do better things because you will have the money to do the things that you want, but it's also going to push back all and more hardship and hard times, the things that you never worked on, the things that you never fixed. That's exactly what it's going to do. You know, I grew up around family like that. I grew up around a lot of people like that. Everywhere it was around me like that. And it tried to drag me under. It really tried. But I always had this guilt of doing it that way, of going that direction. I always had this guilt and try to make up for doing the things that being a people pleaser, trying to do things to make up for what I did, of just trying to be there for the wrong people at that, in the wrong environment altogether. And that can be you. But all it takes for you to look at the problems of what's causing these pushbacks on your life, of why you got in a spending habit, why you can't seem to why you can't seem to keep money, while things are just falling apart in your life. Why every time it's like you got this need of doing the opposite of that it's good, it's going to ruin your life. Why you always doing the opposite that that is good, but it's ruining your life of what you're doing. And just having this change of mindset will change everything completely. I'm telling y'all from a living witness, my experiences. Listen, I learned so much on this journey, walking with God. It's so much more that I have to learn. so much more. This is just a start off. I don't even think this is the beginning. It's just a start off right now. And I have accomplished so much just, you know, just in the start off. This ain't the beginning yet. The same can be for you. It ain't the beginning yet. It's just to start off. You even haven't scratched the surface yet. That's just how much more you have to look for in life, to gain, to accomplish. There's just so much more you have to look forward in life too. You know, but I hope that y'all like the video. Whatever your takeaway from this video, let me know down below in the comment. And may God bless y'all. Y'all continue to keep praying. Y'all continue to stay prayed up. Pray for these people out here that don't see what you see, but don't belittle no one. You know, because it's not worth it. It's not necessary at all. And continue on to keep God first, man. May God bless y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video.